Hey everyone, it's Keith and this is Bricks and Sprues, and welcome to another Tuesday night of building the Lego Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory set. Hopefully, don't know, gonna try to make it the last night, but we'll see. Because all I got really is bag 14, which is building the boat. Uh, but some other things I'll go over here shortly. And Howard's hiding in the background.
Hello.
And let's see, we got Helen's here saying Jello Nerds. Hey, Helen. And Don's here. I think he got tired of melting, so he came back home. How we doing, Don? Good to see you. Hope you had a safe trip. And Tim's here. Hey, Tim says, hopefully you'll get this finished tonight and move on to your next headache. We'll see. That's the plan. And Ken's here. Hey, Ken. Oh, wrong one. How you doing tonight? Buck's here. Where did Buck go? There. Is it Taco Tuesday? Well, it is Tuesday, so it must be taco night. Everyone's saying hi, and in reference to you, he's hiding. Is someone looking for him? In reference to you, Howard.
Yes.
So, all right. Well, we're caught up on comments, so I will turn that over to you. Well, last week, got the chocolate waterfall done, but afterwards, I was done. Had these 11 pieces here left over. I'm like, why aren't these called out? So this is after the stream had ended, and I went through looking through the directions. They're not called out anywhere. And I started looking for a picture further ahead. Lo and behold, they go above these pieces here on the waterfall. So I got to attach those. But funny thing is, last night I was scheduling the stream and doing some other work and pulled up the Willy Wonka directions. Had to get a new set. They changed the URL on it that I had saved on my tab. And so I scrolled all the way down to where I had left off. And lo and behold, there's another page now showing where these go. So between last Tuesday and this Tuesday, they've updated their directions, realizing, oh, we don't have those called out.
Or somebody told them.
Yeah. That would be my guess.
Maybe they were watching your stream.
Very well. I do have LightMyBricks as a hashtag. So they could have been. It's hard to say. But no, the thing is, I didn't call it out on the stream.
Right. Well, maybe
it was afterwards.
Maybe they were thinking you heard it.
I don't know. So I'm going to go ahead and get these attached, and then we will move on to the final bag in the set. More than likely, I will not get everything done. I found I need to reroute some wiring. On the back of the waterfall here, there's one wire that is way too tight, and it's going to keep catching in the grooves when the waterfall comes around.
Uh-huh.
Because the one they have me rotting over there is way too short.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have to tear that apart and figure that out, but that can be done at a later time. Doesn't have to be on stream, but I will show you what I'm talking about later on. And actually, there we go. It's starting to catch right now. Yay. So, come on. Get out of there.
You mean there's a flaw in their design?
I think so.
Or have you got it on the actual sprockets there?
Or? Well, this is on the sprocket. The issue is...
Those little things that you're supposed to add, huh?
No, the...
Oh,
hang on.
He's breaking it. Watch out, everybody.
Frustration, bad day at work, and then also this. So.
I didn't do it. Wasn't me.
So what they have... Get that back on here real quick. See if I can lean this forward enough. 2 of these wires are long enough. I just have to get them routed. This one's long enough, and this one is long enough.
Oh, it's the wiring you're talking about. Okay.
Yep. No, this is the short one, I think. No, this is long enough. This wire here is too short for me to run it down the wall and get it over to where the plug needs to be. So it constantly pulls over here. All 3 wires should be routed under this brick that goes against the wall.
Okay.
But because that one is too short, I can't do that.
Ew.
So I will have to tear that apart, figure out where that wire's coming from.
Over there.
And possibly switch it with a different wire.
So you're thinking maybe one of them was the wrong one you put in, or? It's
possible. I'm not going to say no, not going to say yes. It's possible I routed the wrong one over that way. I'm wondering if I need to route the single light that's in this room back here, that's in the ceiling, over there, and route the other one to the plug that's in this little room back here.
Oh. Or LightMyBricks found a mistake in their thing and also changed it after you got through that part.
Very possible. I will have to go back through, but I won't bore everyone with me tearing it apart, and I will do it off camera. Hopefully I'll get everything going here. And we can do the lights even though the wires aren't hidden as they should be.
Mm-hmm.
So
we're on the last bag, huh?
Yes.
Yay! So let's catch up on the comments here. It says, Buck says, where did Buck go? He's over there. I hope
Buck
so.
who?
I don't know.
Quit bucking around.
Buck's doing his own live stream. Yeah. It's too early, Buck.
I already had to tell him, hey, you're starting in 24 minutes.
Oh, did he have it in the wrong thing?
Yeah, he had it at the wrong time.
Oopsie.
Helen caught it. She's like, I got 2 notifications. One for you and one for Buck. You're both starting in 30 minutes.
Oops.
Oh, well. So I DM Buck and said, hey, do you realize...
No wonder he's here early.
Yeah.
And your brother says, shit, Buck's here already. Quick, hit the like button before Buck totally drools all over it.
Oop, too late.
Yep. He says, I'm not yet fixing my stream so it starts at 9 p.m. Eastern. And
yep, he fixed it.
Welcome. And Buck says, Tim, too late. He says, I blame Howard for the short wire. Tim says Howard never hides in the background. He's lurking in the background. You heard that song, The Creeps Come Out at Night. That's me. Buck says, get out the wire stretcher.
Yeah. I wish I could.
And Ken says, please remember to press the like button. It would be greatly appreciated.
Yes, it would. I'm slowly creeping.
And he said,
up and...
yeah, he's yelling at me. He says, Buck, you too. He goes, in my defense, Andrea worked my butt to death today. I worked more since I retired than I did before. That's exactly how you're supposed to be doing it. See? Now you can fix all the things that your wife wanted you to do back 20 years ago, but didn't have the time. And now she's going to say, you remember you needed to fix this. You remember you needed to do this. When are you going to finish that? My mom was always doing that with my dad because wanted the house rewired. The house mostly got rewired except for a couple rooms, and they still got 2 wires basically in the old woven, probably asbestos style stuff.
Oh, nice, the fun stuff. Not.
Don't tell nobody. I don't want the house to go poof.
Yeah, my other brother, the middle brother, one house he owned, they had asbestos siding.
Oh, I got that. Got that too. I probably got lead paint on this also, all the good trimmings, you know what I'm saying? It's like that.
Of course.
I got a picture I need to show you guys tomorrow night on Woody Wednesday of my dad when he was a serviceman.
Cool. What service was he in?
National Guard, actually.
Okay.
Back when they got in the 60s, the 50s and 60s when he got brought in by the federal government to help control the riots in Detroit when Martin Luther King got killed and all that stuff going on. And of course, they gave him guns. They didn't give him no ammo. And said, here, guard this.
Okay. But you're not allowed to do anything.
Yeah. They were kind of staged up. They were still signal at that time. They went from signal to, I want to say, cargo, and then back to signal again. It was just they were getting swapped back and forth all the time.
Right. Typical.
So Ken says, or at least more physical work than before you retired, Buck. Yeah, pushing papers and digging holes is a totally different thing. That'd be like flipping burgers or going and pitching cow manure. Totally different thing. I can't handle this. Can I watch my phone? Can I get a break? No. And Buck says,
no break for you.
Buck says we didn't own the house 20 years ago. She bought trees this year. No more trees. And Ken, he says, very true to Ken. And Tim says, sounds like Buck has a honey-do list. Yep.
As most do. And when they retire, it's like, then you look and it's like, how did I do all this when I had a job?
Right? So, I got a lot more time. My girlfriend asked me today. Was it today? Yeah, it was today. She says to me, she goes, because she thought I was supposed to be going to work, and I keep trying to tell her, Not until the lady messages me what days I'm gonna work. And she says, "Well, what do you do? How do you? I mean, how did she put it? How do you? You know, do you use your free time wisely?" And I says, "Oh hell no! I don't use my free time wisely. I haven't done that for years. I'm either on my phone or sleeping."
Yes, I use my free time wisely. I sleep.
Yeah. And Ken's saying to Buck, just ask Don about trees in the yard, Buck.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, make sure that they're not any taller than they can reach the house. If they can reach the house, you're in deep shit. We took down a couple. We took down our old cherry tree, which had really good cherries on it, and because it had a big old crotch in the low crotch down close to the bottom, which would have made a nice tree. But the limbs went out, and it just kind of went out like a big giant vase, and one hung over the top of the second story, and we're just kind of like, yeah, probably ought to take that one down. It's probably because it had a kind of a sort of a split through the lower trunk, but we took it down. About 2 weeks later, we had a nice, nasty storm that came through and pushed wagons around, flipped the wagon over, made a building just collapse, and blew the bell tower we had on the top of the house, because we had one of those dinner bells in the house where you could ding ding, and so we had to fix that patch in the house. And people keep saying, "Oh, well, there's a dip in your roof there." That's because we had a bell housing there. That's why. So yeah, I can remember when I was looking at it, about where I was standing or sitting right now in this kitchen, and my grandma was doing dishes at the time, and we heard that cling, and it was like, what was that? I didn't know what it was. Sky was dark green, black. Ugh, probably
Yeah.
about like what Todd was throwing up the other day. So
Very well could be.
And Buck says, with any luck, by the time the trees are in danger of falling, I'll be done building my stash and can leave.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what. Well, I don't know what Don's saying. He's saying E2 Ken, LOL.
At 2. What did Ken say?
At 2. Oh, I'm not
Oh,
sure.
just ask Don about trees in the backyard, in the
Yeah.
yard, Buck. So.
Ken says LOL. And Ken says, where is Donnie? I thought he was off this week. Yeah, I don't know. Donnie was off this week.
Donnie's off all the time. Oh, you mean from work? Yes, he's off of work.
I got to put this one up. This is so true right now, right there. Howard doesn't work until someone is gone, and when they're gone, that was when I started doing my shit. And then I'd come back when they came back, and I'd be like, "Did you see anything different?" I swear to God, I done that 5 or 6 times when my parents ran off, and I built a brand new gate and everything, and I all nice new wood and everything, and I said, "Do you see anything different?" And they're like,
No.
The grass is mowed. I'm like, no, that's done all the time. And I'm almost like I've got to stand next to it and point to him. It's like, holy shit, Captain Obvious, come on.
Too funny, but true.
Or sleeping
All
on
right,
my bunk.
all right.
That's another true statement. Buck just said. I've actually sat here with my phone or someplace and fallen asleep and dropped my phone. And then, actually, one night after stream, this is kind of funny. When we ended stream, I don't remember if it was Friday night or a Sunday night or whatever, a couple weeks ago, and I'm sitting here and I'm screwing in a screw in my Porsche 911 piece, and I'm sitting here, and all of a sudden I wake up and I'm like, oh, okay, maybe I need to finish screwing that in and then put it away. I'm done. So I think we ended stream
Yeah.
pretty good time at that time. Oh, everybody get out the little violin. Play the sad story.
Why?
Because
Oh, Buck didn't get a nap.
nap today. Oh, wow, wow.
Did you at least get your snack?
Yeah. Did you get your little snacky? Did the teacher bring you your little juice box and your snacky? Oh, and he says Ken's watching. He's watching my rescheduled stream. LOL. It's in Latin. Oh yeah. Hey, hey. They didn't have Latin when I went through. My mom knew how to speak Latin, so I couldn't speak Latin. So hell, she could have been swearing at me, and I would have never known.
More than likely she was, Howard.
Oh, and Buck says that's just like when the wife gets her hair done. You must have. Oh, trust me, Buck. Every time when my
I
girlfriend
put the
cut her hair,
wrong one
I was
in.
like,
Yes.
no. But I've noticed her nails every single time. I've noticed when she's dyed her hair. I've noticed all this stuff. I'm very good at noticing that stuff, so okay. I'm good on that front. I can't
did make a mistake. Easy fix. They got two. Ah.
And then he's trying to break it again.
Shh.
You've been watching Buck stream too much.
Yeah, they got two of these rods.
Yeah.
But one's shorter. The shorter one goes here.
Gotcha. Oh, for the mast.
Yeah, whatever. And this must be for the rudder. The longer one, I'm guessing.
So Buck says, I got so lots of snacks. And Ken says, juice box and string cheese. Mm-hmm. What's his snack? Bruce balls? Oh, God. Brucey balls? Oh, God. Can you speak Igpay at and lay? Or I could probably read it. I know how Piglet is.
Two of these. And another one of these. Come on.
Yeah. Oh, Buck says to Tim, never been to a Boosie's. It's the other a-hole that lives for Boosie's. Oh. I don't know what Boosie's is. Tim. So.
Bucky balls.
Oh, God.
That's what those are.
Gotcha. With who was that I just saw that passed away here recently? There's two other actors that passed away. One was the guy that played Xander on Buffy the Vampire Slayer. He was the same age as I was, 54 years old.
Ew.
And the other one was a lady. And now I'm gonna have to think about who that was there. Let me go back here because I know it was on Facebook. Sometimes I kind of I've kind of looked in that. It was like I said with that whole thing with the Chuck Norris thing. It was like, oh right, and it was like, oh, he died. Okay,
Really?
yeah.
Are you,
I was like, you really? He did? Oh my gosh. Uh-oh.
okay, that was the paddle wheel for the boat.
Oh, okay. Oh, I better not show this one to Buck. It's a
What's
play
that?
mag. It's a play magic. It's assembly model of the Titanic, and it's got all these little like pull up drawers that show like everything. It's kind of like a book nook, but it's long and sideways. It's like, oh my gosh, I should send one of these to Todd. He would love that.
Come
That
on, get
Titanic
on there.
3D wooden puzzle. Oh, here's another one. Rip Ted Nichols. He's the one that did Scooby Doo. Woo.
Ted Nichols. What was?
He did. Ted Nichols was an incredible composer who helped shape the sound of Scooby Doo and so many classic Hanna-Barbera cartoons. Passed away.
Ah,
Oh, it says January 9th. Well, that's been a while.
yeah, that's been a little while.
He was only 97. Heck, he beat Chuck Norris.
All right, all right, all right, all right. Now, what do I do?
Buck says, tell me, tell us. Oh.
Okay. Got to make sure I'm putting these on the right way.
I guess Buck says one with the three doors. I've been watching it for a while. The one that's got the little rooms in each side, like the one's got a safe in it. I'm thinking that's the one.
Nope, got to do this
And
first.
say it. Petition, anticipation. Thank you, Tim Curry. All right. I'll have to find that. I gotta figure out which one it was now. She was in a whole bunch of different movies. I think she was actually in some other movie here.
Mm.
You know how you scare a bunch of people? You get a phone that used to be your mother's, and you start messaging people on their phone when they know that she's dead, and they're like, "What the hell?" Scared the hell out of a few people. They were like, "What?"
So you've done that?
Yeah, I did it when she after she passed last year. It was like
Oh,
hilarious. And they were kind of a little bit creeped out by it.
I wonder why.
I don't know.
Okie dokie. Let's see here. Let's Get together. Get your act together.
Michael Rennie was ill the day the earth stood still. Are you trying to rhyme now?
He's not a poet and doesn't know it.
Yeah.
Bumble fingers.
Well.
So, anyone out there working on anything or just out there chilling and hanging out?
Oh, there's another one where did you know that both the parents from Home Alone, the actors, they died the same age, 71.
Oh, really?
Yes. And so did
Very
the
interesting.
guy that played from Nerds, but he committed suicide. Here it is. Valerie Perini. He was in the Superman movie.
Eh. Which one?
I want to say it was the first one.
Tweezer time for stickers. Come on. There you go.
She was the Miss Eva Techmeyer, the witty girlfriend of Lex Luthor in Superman 1 and 2. And she appeared in the 1972 film Slaughterhouse 5.
I haven't seen that one in a long time.
I don't know if I've ever seen that movie. I read the book. That's one of our ones that we had to read. She was also played Lenny in this one. Let's see. Hey,
Good enough for government work.
oh my God! Everybody showed up here all of a sudden. Let's see. Look away for 1 second. Okay. They
See.
told us where we stand, and Flash Gordon was there in silver underwear. Okay. Those are lyrics to a song from a movie soundtrack from the 1955. Sorry, give me. Gee, I wouldn't know which one that one is. Helen says she's chilling and hanging out. Buck says I've got something hanging. Never mind. And Donnie's here. I
We
guess
don't want to know, Buck.
that's right. Donnie says, "What's up, guys?"
Hey, Donnie.
And Buck says, "You're late, Donnie." Donnie says, "Shh." Ken says, "Better late than never." Well, you know, if that's a woman saying better late than never, I'd rather have her never than late. Just in case. Yeah, oh yeah. Donnie Buck says you missed roll call and you're not getting paid tonight because of it. And Stephen Haynes says hi.
Hey, Steven. No, I'm not, but I wish I was.
Buck says, but I don't work for the government anymore.
You were employed by the government. You didn't work. We all know that.
Are you trying to do the time warp, Buck? Is that what you're trying to do? Are you trying to go back in time again? Oh my gosh, she looked really wow.
Come on, get off of there. There we go. It's this guy. Then this guy.
That's what I was looking for. The dang
It was
Wikipedia.
over there.
Yeah, no, I was looking for the Wikipedia. Well, she was in the Electric Horseman. What else was she in here? Oh, she was the if you might remember, she was the cop that pulled over the two girls in Cannonball Run.
Okay. I vaguely remember that.
Yeah. But yeah, she played Mrs. Tessmacher, basically. That was the one. She was that young girl that was somewhere around there. Apparently, she had a episode in Walker, Texas Ranger, and As the World Turns, she was on for a little bit. She was in on the practice, one of the Nash Bridges things. She was on ER. So she was on a few things there. But yeah.
It's not her high horse.
Nope. She was 82. So I seen a meme or something about Chuck Norris, and Sylvester Stallone said something about Chuck Norris isn't dead.
There we go. Getting the boat together here.
What is this? Last week we didn't hardly have anything, and all of a sudden we got Donnie and Buck, and it's like, it's like two little women going. We'll build a creature. Wait, I get paid. I get paid, Donnie says. And Buck says, sees androids trying to. Buck's just trying to reminisce with himself. He's talking about
Yeah.
he's watching the time warp, I guess. He's lost in Rocky Horror Picture Show. Next thing you'll see him walking around in a dress.
Singing, I'm so pretty, oh,
And
so pretty.
are you trying, Buck? Are you trying to give all of Ken's trivia questions away so people can answer them? Buck says Forbidden Planet. So does anyone know the movie yet? I told you. Buck says I can't be the only one, can I? Damn it, Janet. Ken says, and Buck says, Ken knows. Dude, I knew what you were talking about way back when you said Tim Curry. Okay, did I have to say it? We knew you were off in your own little time warp listening to Meatloaf. That's it. I'm gonna ignore Buck's comments, and I'm not gonna read any more of his comments. How's that?
Okay.
We'll just ignore him like with the ignore sort of the alien. That's it. That's what we'll do.
Your call. You're in charge of the comments.
Yay! Oh, let me see. Can it be a bannable offense? Let me think here. I don't know. Yeah. If you guys join Buck's stream, Ken's running trivia tonight. And if you give good answers, like the right answers, you may win prizes.
Prizes?
Prizes must be present to win.
Well, if you're not present, you can't answer.
That's true too. So if I don't get there until like 9:30 or 9:45, I'll miss the first set of trivia questions, and then Donnie leaves. He'll miss all the rest of them. And Don falls asleep. Well, then I don't know.
Did I put the wrong one on? No.
Yeah, but you can't ban me, Buck, from the chat either, because I don't have anything out there to chat with. So
Fight nice, boys.
I don't know. Is Buck allowed? Ken, is Buck allowed to win if he gives the right answers before anybody else? Well, I don't know. This isn't going to be just one week's worth of doing trivia things. I mean, Donnie's going to have to win this week then. Otherwise he won't win any other week because he'll be gone half the time. Donnie says Canada must be present to win, but Canada is a long way from here. Jody got his thing today too.
His what?
His package from me.
Ah.
I kind of wonder if he opened it yet or not. I had not had a chance to ask him. I just didn't want it to if it's cold out there. I just didn't want the jars of paint to freeze. I sent him some gold, two different kinds of gold, some more flat black and some insignia white, and
see.
I think. Oh, and a couple models. Star Trek.
Starting to look like a boat.
It did.
A little bit.
Oh, okay. It's one of those. Boy, that's a bigger boat than I thought it looked in the picture.
Yeah, it pretty much goes right there.
Yeah.
Fills up a good portion of it. All right, now take a sip of whiskey.
Real gold and fool's gold. That's what I sent him. Yep. Why do I have his package? Gee, I don't know. Todd sends his tool. Why can't I have somebody's package if Todd sends his tools? You know. Buck's always swearing. Don's just pissing everybody off. Oh, I mean pissing on everybody. Whatever.
No, just telling everyone to piss off.
On stream, and you will watch, Buck. Oh no, it's Donnie, I should say.
Come on, get on there. Yeah, I had an enjoyable 10-hour day at work today. Not.
Oh, did you have some more things go down again like last week?
Uh,
Sorta. No. Yeah.
kind of, sort of.
Kinda. Sorta.
But from what I've seen so far, it's not my issue.
Oh,
Uh,
the other guy. It's the next dude.
well, tomorrow will prove it.
You're like, no, that's not my system. That's not my job. It's not. I don't work on those.
Eh?
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
I'm not.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
You just claim I am not qualified to work on this system. I am used to the old system. The new one sucks.
I
So I'm
wish.
qualified. Yeah, I know.
I wish it worked that way.
Yeah.
All right. Do you
I
go
had a
on the
guy do
upper?
that to me.
Do you go on the upper or the lower?
Buck says, I think Don
Oh, wait.
feel
Ah.
asleep. So piss off, Howard. I've got him covered. Oh, okay. See, I told you. See, get on top of the hotel and just pee on everybody at Wonderfest there, and then claim I was drunk. Right here, right here.
Don, why is the elevator floor all wet?
Donnie says, that sucks, Keith. I know how your 10-hour days feel. And Ken says, Donnie, I know how 72 hours feels.
Yeah. Well, it was, by the time I knew what time it was past lunch. It was like 1:30.
And
So no lunch today.
Buck says, just say I am highly unqualified to work on this system. I had somebody come one day to work on my furnace in the house, and I neglected to mention, I guess it was kind of my fault, that it was a boiler system, and the guy only did forced air. They have a different
Oops.
guy that only works at boiler systems. I'm thinking, well, so they had to reschedule it for me. I'm like, well, that was great. This was a couple years ago. And I was like, that sucks. Hmm. Hmm.
Okay, there's that.
No, but I think I did 94 hours straight on 10 hours of sleep. No, 94 hours on 6 hours of sleep. I had the 6 hours before the 94 hours. I don't know what I was wired that night. Day, night, night, day.
I will do the sticker before I put it on there.
Yeah. Yeah, Donnie says, I can imagine. Ken says, yeah, never again. I slept almost a full 24 hours after. Donnie says, I can imagine. Yep, I've just about done 24-hour sleep. And you're just kind of like, oh, I can't wake up. Oh, my God. Hurry up. The big discussion today has been that the Air Canada airplane and the guy that was the quadruple amputee that shot his passenger in his car and that. And everybody's like, Well, how the heck can you drive a car and hold the gun at the same time? Well, here's the video showing him shooting a gun. So here. And that one, air traffic controller. I screwed up. I'm like, I screwed up. I'm like, oh yeah.
Yeah, you think?
He was probably working on 24-hour no sleep.
They've got the air traffic controllers are so short staffed to begin with, even prior
to
the shutdown.
And they're expected to sit there and stare at this screen for how many hours, watching dots go in and out and in and out and up and down and up and down, and it's like I would fall asleep. That's like playing a game on my phone and start falling asleep and be like, yeah, I wouldn't be able to do air traffic control.
No.
Nope. It's like I think I told Buck or somebody on stream, I says I couldn't drive. Oh, when you guys were talking about going to Wonderfest.
Did we lose you, Howard?
I blacked out there.
You working with lacquer?
Yep. The Wonderfest thing, like I said, it's 6-hour drive for me to go from here down there, and I don't know, that'd be kind of a hike. I'd probably sleep after I got there because me and driving, if I drive around and I'm doing like errands, I'm like done after that. It's like just stick a fork in me. I don't care what time of the day it is. It's like I have literally actually fallen asleep on the tractor or nodded off planting corn. And yeah, you can tell when you nod off and all of a sudden the corn rows, like 6 of them all of a sudden go and aren't quite straight with the rest of them. Buck says, are the Canadians landing planes upside down again? No, they were trying to use the plane as a battering ram with a fire truck. Of course, they were landing and they were yelling at the truck, I guess, to stop. And the guy had told the truck that he was okay to cross there. And they actually have it on camera where you can see the truck coming across that service drive and airplane crash into it. And those pilots were doing everything they could in that, and it killed them too. And then apparently one of the flight attendant ladies, she was thrown 300 feet in her seat, strapped to her seat, and survived.
Yeah, just had a broken leg, they said.
That's crazy, though. It's like,
yeah. Whee! Still strapped in her seat. And
probably went, what the hell just happened? Where'd the plane go? Why does my leg hurt? Oh, shit.
She probably didn't even realize it.
Oh, no. She probably like, what?
All right. Okay. These.
Well, yeah, and that's when he said, I screwed up. He goes, I screwed up. Because, well, like one of the commenters that was on one of the news stations, he said that it is kind of hard for them to see that airplane because they were practically landed on the runway. So he probably couldn't see them, because it's kind of dark, there, and even though the airplane's white, but still it's just. But yeah, they said that probably that runway is going to be shut down until I think Friday or something to give all the investigators all the time that they need. So
They'll be lucky if they get it open by Friday, possibly too.
yeah. Well, at least it ain't like there's a lot of the airplane all over the place. It's just the front fuselage. And the nose is basically smashed in, and then the fire truck, they got to get moved out of there. So
Yeah.
they never, it's pretty bad. They hit a fire truck, and the fire truck's like, "Well, we're at the first scene. We're here to help you." After we climb out of our wreck, I don't know if any of them guys got hurt or not. I don't know if any of them got hurt.
I don't think.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what she might have thought about, Ken. Ken says, while you're flying 300 feet in your seat like that, you have to be thinking, am I about to die? It kind of makes you think about that movie Final Destination, where the people got ripped out of the seat there in midair, like, wee. Well, we had here in Detroit, we had an airplane that took off and crash landed on the expressway, and I think I can't remember how many passengers was killed, but there was one passenger that lived out of that, and that was a little girl that was about, I want to say she was like 4 years old, I think it was 3 or 4 years old. And she was the only survivor out of that airplane. The airplane was totally just mangled. It looked like that front of that plane all over the place. I mean, there was nothing left of that plane, but she survived.
All right.
You take that piece there and you put it there, and
yes, you do.
it's been an interesting start to this year, the first 3 months. So
Yes, it has.
all the actors dying, all these crazy, weird things happening. Must be the moon. And there's a Jody in the chat.
There's a Jody.
Hey, Jody.
Where? No.
And Buck's reminiscing about I had to chew out an ATC before when I was with Global Hawk. The one that walked in front of the engine? Is that the one you're talking about, Buck? Almost got sucked in. Buck says we had a in-flight emergency after the bird landed. The fire truck parked in front of my autonomous aircraft. Ken says MOON. That spells crazy. No, that spells aliens coming. And Buck says, I told the tower, quotes, or parentheses, I should say, in no uncertain terms that I couldn't stop the plane if it decided to move.
That's where that says it goes. Okay. Duh. Dummy. Too far back.
Moon, that's Buckman. Oh, God. Buck, put some pants on, damn it. Come on. We don't need Keith going R-rated on us. bad enough for PG-13. You just starting to cross the line there, buddy.
There's that one. Getting close here, getting close.
Yes, the pieces are getting less and less.
Yes, very less and less. Oh, no. What? What the hell? Huh?
Have you once turned on the lights yet?
Nope.
No, it's Moon. Moon spells Howard.
All right, I got to decipher this picture.
Kenneth's not here, Buck. Ken's here. Kenneth isn't here. And my kitty's here, too. What?
I heard that.
He's like,
I heard her. There's that. I'm confused. Got the piece the way they show it.
Oh, here's an interesting fact. So today is the 78th day of lava effusion, lava flows on the, what did it say, something, oh, I can't remember, but it says 180 volcanic earthquakes, 327 rock falls, and 9 pyroclastic densities current signals.
I'm confused.
What happened? What'd you do?
These pictures don't make sense. Hang on. Let me see. Because I think they got the surprise. They got the picture wrong.
No.
They inserted a step, I believe, that you don't need.
Oh. How many bowls of cornflakes? I don't know. Do they have cornflakes in the Philippines?
I don't know. So what it was, step 790, they show you getting the blue piece that has the swivel on it.
Yeah.
Then they show you putting the 2 stud over on this side, and the hook one,
Right.
the single hook on that side. Then 791, they show you putting the blue one on the same freaking side, but the picture doesn't show the white ones in between the blue. Then they show you putting the 2 stud and this one on this side. So it looks like 790 was not even supposed to be there.
Oops. Somebody needs to revise the things again.
Yeah.
And Buck says, where'd that soundbite come from? I don't know, Buck. Came out of thin air. And Jody says, "Thanks for the supplies, Howard. Who wants to bet that I can light the smallest enterprise ever?" I think he could do it.
Oh, he can. No
Is it?
doubt about it.
Let me ask you this, Jody. Is it smaller than the one that you put in the book nook? Even Mary's here. Hi, Mary.
Hey, Mary. Keeping Jody in line.
No, she's probably come to say hi to Helen.
Very well, could be. Yes. That could be very well true.
Of course, I'm sure Helen could hold herself in all this sausage fest of these guys all going on around here.
Oh, yeah.
But we got two women that can actually take and see it could probably wipe out all of us in no time flat.
Oh, more than likely.
See, Mary says I was right. See, she came to say hi to Helen. See, I knew it. And Jody says it's about 1.5 inches long. Okay.
I'm sorry to hear that.
And he says, and how big? And Ken says, and how big is Enterprise, Jody?
Well, Ken and I are thinking along the same lines, just saying it differently.
It's one of those.
All right, all right, all right. Let's see. What next? What next? What do I do? What do I do? So you.
Yeah, see, Mary says, I was watching with Jody, but I came on to say hello.
Well, thank you very much. Glad you stopped in. Always good to see you.
And Buck says, I just spit out the drink I wasn't drinking. Okay, now he says the Enterprise is 1 3/4. Wow.
So the Enterprise has got you beat?
Oh, damn. Oh, it's probably in warp. That's why it's a little bit longer, see? Yeah, I could say we have a warped sense of humor around here. But
Oh, we all have warped senses.
But this isn't.
That's why we get along.
But this isn't Jody's stream. See, he's the only one allowed to use that, having a warped sense of humor. No, we're not allowed to do that. We can't. Not our job.
But that's why we all get along so well.
Probably. Well, I'm sure Jody will show you guys what he got on his stream or whatever. But I sent him what the hell was that K7 with the station in that they had. And a Enterprise bridge. Jody, I want to see you fit that Enterprise bridge in the Enterprise. You think you could do that? Oh. And Jody comes back and tells Ken says, "Are you jealous?" And Jody says, "Not at all." He says, "I'm 1.5 inches from my knee."
Short legs.
Buck says we're all 5 years. Hey, speak for yourself. I'm 12. Somebody's got to be the adult around here.
I ain't taking that responsibility.
Yeah, well, I'm probably the only one that doesn't. I'm the only one that doesn't drink, so I guess I'm probably the designated driver too. So, because Alec can't carry us all on his bike,
It's a long walk after he gets it flat.
and Helen's saying to Mary, "Glad to see you jump on, Mary. Can't wait to hang out in person with y'all." These poor guys. Oh God. Nobody else. Mary's the only one that's actually met me, her and Jody. So.
Yeah, that be the truth.
And Tim says he must be looking in the mirror, and that has the warning. Uh, things are shorter than they are, closer than they appear. I should say.
One of these days, I'll have to make a trek up to Michigan.
And Mary says, "Nope, he has long legs." Yeah, Jody has long legs. I can attest to that one. He's taller than I am. And Buck says to Helen, "I ain't scared of you ladies much." And he's waiting for the shoe to fly and go.
The boomerang flip flop.
Yeah.
All right. What do we got?
Donnie says he got his paint today, only one day too late. Of course. I'm waiting something that was supposed to arrive here Saturday. Now they're telling me it's gonna show up here March 26th. I'm thinking, really? Well, that kind of sucks.
That just
And Helen says, "Remember, you said that, Buck." Buck says, "I said much." Buck, Buck even got me a little mad at him today too. He can tell you that.
Nope.
Ken says you're just saying that, Buck, because you're not in this room. You're not in the same room with you. Yep. And Buck says, "Yeah, probably, but you haven't met Andrea, Helen." And Tim says, "Buck, just remember to wear your cup at Wonderfest." Shit, he's gonna need a full bodysuit. He needs one of those balls that you climb in and you bounce around with it.
Yeah. There's the flag. No, that goes this way.
Well, if you want to hear about bad instructions, I was watching the guys over in the UK there, Mark and Horlicks and Gordy, and they were on, and Horlicks is putting that Poker at Adventor, which is the Lamborghini one, one together, and he was saying that the instructions are wrong in there because they were showing him the wrong thing for the mirror, and he talked about some certain things that they want you to put on the hood, which isn't quite right, which go in the door, and that. So let's see here. We're back up here. And Buck says, "I can make anyone mad. Just ask Howard." Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
And Jody says it's okay, Donnie. You can have the base coat on this week and start the panels on Monday. And Mary says, right, Ken. He is sweet in person because he doesn't want to get his butt kicked. Ken says, LOL. And Gimme Sights is here. He says, how's the build going? Worth the money? Question mark.
The Lego kit's fine. Just some issues with the light kit. So, as I was telling everyone earlier at the start, I'm going to have to tear apart the waterfall and probably this part because there's a wire that they told me to route, but it's too short, so it keeps getting caught in the parts of the chocolate fall. So I'm going to have to figure out how to route it different so it fits where it should.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say the other thing was while I was there, and that I dashed the mark with $20 and that, and said, "You guys are playing. You guys need to get back to work." And then all three of them got part work pizzas by Ian Campbell, so it was like
shocker. Ian and his pizza deliveries.
Yep. So they had to play the part work pizza delivery sound, which is funny as hell.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Part work pizza.
Yeah, he did a lot of part work pizza for Will's 24-hour stream.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
I didn't see any of those when I was there.
Yeah, he was busy doing the part work pizza.
To Will or to other people?
To Will and other people.
That's why I won't give him my address. I don't think they would bring it here anyways. They probably would say, no, we can't deliver there. We don't deliver there.
Yeah.
Because I'm too far out from their delivery thing. So it's like, I bet if I gave him enough money and said, I'll tip your guy extra $30 to bring it out here, they'd probably say, yep, sure, we'll bring it out there to you.
All right.
Be like, yep, all right, yep. Mm-hmm. It kind of depends, I think, on how busy they are.
Yeah. We had one pizza shop that would deliver to us slight extra charge because we were just outside their normal free range.
Oh, yeah.
So, but it wasn't bad.
And
living out in the country, I was surprised we even had any.
We had them deliver here a couple times, but I think they kind of went, "Oops, we aren't really supposed to deliver, but we'll bring it anyway."
Let's see.
We tipped the guy all right.
Get off.
So Gimme Sight says light should be built after the build for a reason. LOL.
Well, it all depends.
And Jody says Chocolate Falls or Taco Bell Torrent. Well, if you eat enough chocolate, you'll have a Taco Bell Torrent too.
All right, let's see. Where's this?
So this is the one light that goes up in the umbrella area.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yes, it is.
You gonna put all your little figures in the boat?
If they fit.
They should.
Let's see here. Which way is better? Okay. Interesting. How do they want me to route it?
This way, that way, up, around, the other way,
More than likely, yes.
behind your back, over, under, around, and through. Oh, wait a minute. That's how you tie a knot or a slip knot for when you're tying up cattle. Over, under, around, and through. I could do that without even looking at it. One-handed, even I could do that.
What?
Kind of was impressive. I impressed a few people when I used to. We were showing cattle, and we'd bring cattle back, and I'd have like 3 animals in tow, and I would take one of the ropes, and I would flip it over the thing and tie it up while I held the other 2 and did it with one hand. And they're just kind of like, "How do you do that?" I'm like, "Oh, magic."
Let's see here. Come on out. Come out of there.
I don't want to.
But you have to.
No. I don't want. I want to stay in the closet under the stairwell. I don't want
Uh, 2 of those. Okay, I think I got those down in too far. Yep. That's what it is. Let me take this apart.
Ken says, "I want my cattle back, cattle back, cattle back. I want my cattle back, cattle back, cattle back. Baby cattle back." Oh. I watch this guy on Instagram, and his wife, they do all these Snapchat filters
Uh-huh.
with the faces and stuff, and he's got this one where he's doing the booger. He's a booger guy, and then he's like the "Hey sugar plum, how you doing?" and that, and then he's got the uh, the Russian dude in Moscovia. We don't like this in Russia, and he's got you don't like this Germany. He's one of those the Indian one, and then he's got one of where the guy's going doing the cry thing, and another one where he's this like suave debonair kind of guy, you know.
Uh-huh.
And then he's got this. I can't remember what the other guy. Oh, the one he calls it. He says Randy. He's like, "Why isn't it always Randy? Randy." It's who was the guy that was on Saturday Night Live that kind of was a heavy set guy, and he had John
Hey,
Lovett.
Trent.
I want to say it's John Lovett. And so he's got kind of got one of those, and then he's got one more where this guy, he's got these big Jeeps, and he's talking about about popcorn. He wants popcorn. And so he's doing all these skits. Well, there was one today where his wife wanted him to sing the Burger King song or Burger something, and it was hilarious.
What the heck?
Trent, you're late. Donnie was here before you got here. What in the heck, man? Oh, that's right. Donnie's off this week. That's right. That's why he got here before Trent. Because Trent.
Okay, let's see if I can do this right now.
Uh-oh, okay. Drum roll.
All right, there's that. That's the way that is. And that's how I had it. I'm so confused. Their pictures, drive you nuts. Okay, that's where that should be. That's the way it should be. Ay, ay, ay.
Can't help you. I can't help you. Sorry.
No, I understand. It's just the one picture where they show you putting light in. They show the two black connectors there.
Yeah.
Sticking out further from the pieces.
Yeah, okay.
But there's no way they can. Then the next picture down, everything's flush.
Oh. Well, maybe because they're showing them sticking out the other end, and then they hook to what you got them hooked to.
No.
They're
already hooked on this. Then they're showing putting the light in, but the two black connector rods
are above.
Are shown extended above it.
Oops.
Then the next picture, they're shown flat again.
Somebody ain't rendering very well.
No.
They were probably sleeping. That's when they moved the mouse and went, oh, where was they at? They were trying to get them out.
Right, so maybe that's
and Donnie says, let's be honest, Howard. I'm off every week. I just don't have to work this week.
That's what I said too, Donnie. You're off every week.
Just a bit outside. Oh.
There we go. Maybe get in your hole and stay there.
I thought maybe you might have this done before I had to go.
I thought I might have, but I was looking that way, but it ain't working out that way.
I blame Buck.
Lot of confusication. I think I want to run this. Let me see what they got.
Oh, and hey, just because we blame you, Buck, you cannot blame somebody else. Don't blame Donnie. You're the older sibling. Can't blame it on the younger one.
Yes, I can.
In my case, I couldn't blame it on the dog for shit. Even if the dog did do it, I was screwed. It's like, damn it. But Donnie says, I do it too. That Donnie guy is nothing but trouble. I should know.
Just ask my wife, is what Donnie's saying.
Are you saying that Donnie has to duct tape his wife's mouth shut when they leave the house so that she doesn't say all the stuff that gets him in trouble for?
Probably.
You
All
know
right.
what my husband did the other day? He went out there and he bought himself a new printer. And what did he get me? Nothing. Not a damn thing.
Okie dokie. So there's that.
Buck says the dog did it, then clean it up. Oh, I've had to do that too. And then I about threw up trying to clean it up. So, and on that note, I have to leave.
All right, Howard. Well, thank you again, sir. Greatly appreciated.
Because you know. It's that time.
Time to do some sketchy shit. Doo-dah, doo-dah. Hope I get away with it. Oh, da doo-dah day.
Catch you guys all later.
All right, take care, Howard, and thank
you
you again, sir.
You guys be good to Keith. Don't hurt him much.
All right, why should go down. If I can get it on here. Trying to line this up to is the fun part. I know it goes on there. Hey, Ken.
Hello.
How we doing?
I'm doing well, thanks. How are you?
Trying to figure that out.
I see that. It's looking really good, though. It's nice to be done, hey?
Yes, if I know this boat gets anchored on here somehow. It should.
Hey, Jody.
Because I don't think It's got the holes in the bottom, but I can't get any of them to freaking line up. Makes it difficult.
Yeah. Hey, Buck. Jody says, I
You
guess in
know
regards
what?
to
I don't think
can't
it
get him to
does.
line up. He says, me too. I'm sorry, what was that, Keith?
I'm wondering if it does even go on.
Maybe it just sits there, not attached.
That very well could.
To add to the playability, I guess.
Very well could be, because I think what it is, these won't fit.
Well, then you must have quit.
Come on. No, those fit in there.
Okay.
But
are they equally spaced enough that they would fit in there for both sides?
I would think they would have engineered it to be that way. Now, it won't go down because these are too thick.
Yeah.
Back here. And up here. So it must just sit there. It must just sit there. All right, so let's see what next.
It looks like I see some parts to an anchor there, like you were saying.
Where did my... Oh, there it is.
And Timothy made a naughty comment.
I'm not surprised. Not surprised in the least.
Buck says playability. You can play with Legos? Yeah, apparently you can, Buck. All you need is a little bit of imagination. So maybe you're out of luck.
Okay. All right. There's that. So this goes here. Come on. Fat fingers can't reach in small spaces.
That's what she said?
Yep. Oh, and the soundboard has more stuff on it.
Well, I'll have to peruse that and see what I see.
Yes.
Which one is this?
Fresh meat.
Okay.
Some of the ones you've heard, but a lot of them are...
Well, the fresh meat one, I was hoping it was Freddy.
Oh.
How sweet, fresh meat.
All right, where are you? Come back here.
Jody's saying to Buck that you can only play with them until you're 99.
Yep, after that, you got to give it up.
Yep. Well, I got to play this one always.
Ship my pants, you're kidding. You can ship your pants right here. You hear that?
Of course.
I can ship my pants for free.
Wow, I just may ship my pants.
Yeah, ship your pants.
That's a standard.
Oh, yeah. Everyone should have that one.
Let's see. Can I do it this way? Take you out for a second. Excuse me.
It was the chair. It was the chair.
Yeah, it was. Shh. No, don't come out.
That's what she said?
Brr. All right, we're going to do this a different way.
Oh, I'm sorry, Buck. I made Buck ship his pants.
Oh, no. There, we'll hook it up that way.
If at first you don't succeed,
Try a different way.
try a different way. That's the smart way. Howard said, yeah, if I ever live stream, I'll make my own sketchy shit soundboard. Jody says, I've been eating spaghetti for 4 days. My pants have been shipped all over. Okay, people. We'll have to ship some new pants to Jody. Because he already shipped his.
And I will play with hiding the wires later. You guys don't want to see that. That's frustrating.
Yeah, probably. I think people are just eager to see the lighting.
Yeah.
I know I am.
Oh, I am too. Me too. So, unfortunately, I'll have to go to Nausea Cam. For that.
Just what everyone's been waiting for.
Get you off of there so I can get to...
Oh, Jody. Jody says, hide the wire. I'll watch that. And Donnie says, someone say lighting.
Lights are right.
What is good?
It's good.
Sometimes I don't understand why sometimes they do that.
Yeah.
It's good.
Weird. Jody says, anything to help support my friends.
Come here. And we'll put this gumball tree back.
Sorry, Dawn. Dawn says, boo, as far as like someone say lighting. Well, Dawn, I tried to stick up for you there and throw the wood is good in there, but I don't know, it doesn't seem to be working so well.
That is weird. Let's see.
But it's good.
Yeah, that must be the recording. I don't know. Not so. Come on, get in there.
I gotta check this out.
Oh my God, who the hell cares? Oh my God, who the hell cares?
So you have that one twice.
I may have copied it.
Yeah.
Well, see, I may have had that. Then I copied again Yeah.
Yeah, you have it in here. One says "Who cares," and then one says "OMG, who cares?"
Oh. Did not realize it. Some of those I copied over, so.
Well, and I know some other people were throwing some in there too. So
Let's see. Do it this way.
Chet says "Fire in the hole." To which Donnie says, "That's what she said."
That's what she said.
That's darn it. All right, I'll play with that piece later. It's frustrating me.
Like, are all the other lights plugged in and ready to go?
Yeah, this is the power cable. I'm like, why didn't you just have me hook that up when I put that power strip in?
That would have made sense, but as we've seen now, the seems to be some issues with the instructions.
Yeah. Yep.
Tony says, "Such language, Keith."
This is the R-rated version of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Next thing he's going to say, "Shucks" or "Phooey."
You know what? Screw this piece right now. I'll just stick it somewhere else. Not like it really matters where it goes. Just need to find a spot that I can put it. There, we'll put it in the middle of the river.
Oh, I'm sorry.
For now.
I'm sorry,
let's
Donnie.
see.
So, I didn't mean to hurt your virgin ears there, which have apparently never been penetrated by a man, making virgin ears.
What do I got? What do I got? Get my skizzers.
I'm kind of glad I'm not the only one who's ever called them skizzers.
Well, my grandfather used to call rocks doornicks because you throw them at a door and they nick the door. That was his reasoning.
Jody said the X-rated version of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is much worse. Yeah, I would think it would be much worse.
From there.
So, I'm getting the power cables out.
Buck says, "Virgins? We have virgins here?" Buck says they called them skizzers on Romper Room in the 60s. Oh, okay. Maybe that's where I picked it up from. I'm not sure.
Hard to say.
Not that I was around in the 60s, but I mean, I was close enough that people would have said it, and I probably picked it up off someone who was a bit older.
All right, let's see what happens. Watch it go kaboom. What do you know? The lights flipping work.
Yay! Right on.
All right, so hang on, folks. It's going to be nausea cam. Turn the lights out so you can see it better.
Oh, nice. That is looking amazing.
Let's see. I got to switch my camera over. Get to
Helen says, nice work, and gives you a big heart. Are you fraternizing with some of your viewers? Or at least one of them? I snorted.
There we go.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
A little blowout from the light, but that's expected on a camera.
Oh, yeah.
It's very colorful.
It is. And I bet you it's even better in person. But even on camera, it looks amazing.
So there, got the green. These are green. These ones back here are orange. Those are purple. This one here and this one back here. Hard to distinguish the colors.
Yeah, the camera does kind of blow it out a little bit.
Yeah.
Jody says, so awesome, Keith.
And got the little lights shining in the boat too from the canopy.
Cool.
And actually there's lights in the back too.
In that little room and stuff?
Yes.
Cool. Trent says that's real cool, Keith.
There we go. This room back here, it's got lights.
Yeah.
So, but I have to route all this, take this apart, and figure out the wiring. Because, like I said, the one wire in here that they showed me going over there ends up being too short.
Right.
Most of them are hidden pretty good. I got to do this one again. Get the wires hidden a little better.
Dawn says, the lights.
Yep.
To which Trent says, woke up from the coffin, eh, Dawn? Dawn's like,
Of course. All right, let me turn off nausea cam.
Donnie says, nice. Looks great, Keith. It does.
Thank you.
We have black screen. Okay, there we go.
I was in the process of switching. While I was switching, I'm like, okay, let me just shut the lens on the handheld.
Are you, for display purposes, are you just going to put the figures randomly around, or are you going to put them all on the boat?
They're not all going to fit on the boat.
No?
No, because there's...
Well, you got Oompa Loompas, yeah. You're not going to put them on the boat.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 9 figures.
Right. Well, you could put a few on the boat and then...
Yeah, put an Oompa
Loompas
Loompa
somewhere.
up there. Another one standing on the bridge.
Buck says, looks great, Keith.
Augustus should just go in the river.
And pulls his legs off, too. So it looks like he's submerged.
Yeah.
Tuck his legs in that back room or something. And then put his arms pointing up like he's drowning.
There we go.
Yeah, there you go. Don says, lights are for beginners.
Let's see. Can I get this turned? Oh. No. Not that you'll be able to see him too well, but there's Augustus with
in the river.
Yep.
Waist deep in the... Yeah.
So,
Donnie says, I guess I'll just be a beginner forever then, Don. And Buck is agreeing, yes, throw Augustus Gloop in the river.
He's there. We'll throw his golden ticket in there, too, with him. He dropped it.
Just floating there.
Yep.
He'll completely end up drowning and submerging his ticket. All you'll see there is just a ticket floating there.
Yep. Let's see. There, we'll get some of these guys around. All right.
Sounds like you got some ducks in there.
It's my chair.
Yeah, those ducks.
Yep. So, all right. So, that, my friends.
Did you have to do the anchor yet?
The anchor?
Did you say there was an anchor for the boat?
No.
No anchor?
No, I didn't. That was all the instructions. I'll go through the Lego ones to see.
Okay.
But I don't think there's an anchor.
Dawn's saying, what's next?
What is next? Hang on. Let me clear off the table here.
And while you're doing that, Buck says, got to go to the other studio and set up.
Yep.
I'll see you over there shortly there, Buck.
So let me clear this off real quick. And I will grab what is coming up. I'll just bring the lid over because the rest of it's heavy. If the box wants to come off. There we go.
Dawn asking what's next. And then, of course, Donnie's like, more lights. What else, Dawn? That's right. You showed that
yes.
a couple weeks ago. Yep. Yeah, that is sharp looking.
Yeah, it's got lights.
Really?
Yes.
Cool.
The headlights light up. What else? I think it even has engine sounds off. It's got all kinds of stuff.
Cool.
But it's a 1/8 scale.
Yeah.
Kata bricks.
Have you done a box opening yet for it?
No, I have not.
Okay, so that'll kind of be like episode 0 type thing. Like before you start off, I'm assuming. Gotta open the box, see what's in it.
There's I forget how many bags, but bag 1 there's like 5 or 6 bags just for bag 1. So it's like,
Helen says, hope all you guys have a good night. Thanks for hanging out.
Yes, thank you. Yes, I do appreciate everyone that shows up. It is greatly appreciated. So, going to wrap up here real quick.
I'm going to take off.
All right, take care. Thank you, Ken.
You're welcome.
All right, immediately after this, 9 o'clock, Buckman's Model Mania. Go watch him. Tomorrow night, 7, all times are Eastern, 7 p.m., Woody Wednesday. Thursday, 8 p.m., Aligning the Stars. Friday, 9 p.m., the HTM Group live stream. Saturday, 9 p.m., Canadian Starships. Then 11 p.m. is Trek Mods. Then Sunday at 4 p.m., we have the Sunday Fun Day Group, HTM Group live stream. Then Monday at 9 p.m. is Dawn's Modeling Desk. And then we're back to Tuesday. So I want to thank everyone for showing up. I have a good time with chatting with everyone and hope everyone enjoys what they see. So until next time, take care of yourself, take care of your loved ones, and bicycle.